What is up, everybody? It is I, Ronin. And sorry, today I'm coming at you with a sore throat. Also with some sick Zexal memories. So if you don't know, the Zexal protagonist, his deck was the Onomatopoeia deck, which was Dododo, Gagaga, Zubaba, and I think Go 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 as well. Yeah, so basically they were all brought together in one archetype, and they recently got some support that actually makes them pretty decent. Among those are Zubava Bancho Gagaga Coat, Utopic Onomatopoeia, and Dododo Wharf Go 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 Glove. Yeah, so the basic idea behind this deck is just to turbo out Utopic Future Dragon as well as a bunch of other Xyz monsters because this deck excels at making rank 4s. Like, a lot of them. But yeah, all that being said, let's go and get right into the deck profile, starting with the monsters. We have free Dododo Buster, free Zubaba Bancho Gagaga Coat, free Utopic Onomatopoeia, free Gagaga Magician, and free Dododo Wharf Go 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 Glove. So starting at the top, Dododo Buster is a level 6 warrior with 1900 attack and 800 defense. And you can special summon it from your hand so long as your opponent controls a monster. And if you do, it becomes level 4. And when it's tribute summoned, you can target Dododo in your grave to special summon in defense position. So it's a good starter. It's just a way to get free level 4 on field. So, it's decent. This is a heavy ghost second deck, so it's pretty good to have this just in general because it is a very good way to start your plays. Next up, we have Zubava Vancho Gagaga Coat, level 4 warrior with 1800 attack and 100 defense. And if you control a Zubaba or Gagaga monster except for itself while it's in your hand, you can special summon it from your hand. And it lets you target Go 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 or Dododo monster in the grave to special it. But however, you're locked into Xyz monsters for the rest of the turn for as far as extra deck goes as their hard ones return. So this is decent recovery, and knowing that so many things count as so many names is just really good, which we'll get into in a second here with Utopic Onomatopoeia, because why it's good is it counts as Gagaga, Go Go Go, Dododo, and Zubaba, so it can count as any of them. And it also has an effect where during the main phase it lets you special summon up to one each of a Zubaba, Gagaga, Go Go Go, or Dododo from your hand in defense position, and you're locked into Xyz monsters from the airstrike for the rest of the turn. So it's just a good way to get monsters on board. It counts as all of the names, so that does actually have a lot of really good synergy with everything. So yeah, it's good. Next up we have Gagaga Magician, a level 4 dark spellcaster with 1500 attack and 1000 defense. You can only control one Gagaga Magician. It can't be used as synchro material, and it can modulate its level from 1 to 8 once per turn. So this is relevant for a few things. This just allows you to make different leveled things, especially since there are a few options this deck we have to change the level of everything. But it's a good target for Gagaga Academy Emergency Network, which we'll go over later. And it's just kind of the classic card of the deck. And now for our last monster, we have Dododo Dwarf Go 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 Glove. It's a level 4 rock with 0 attack and 1800 defense, and during your main phase, it lets you special summon a Zubava or Gagaga from your hand. And if you control a Go 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 or Dododo monster except for itself while it's in the grave, you can special summon it from the grave, but banish it when it leaves the field. This is a hard one's return. So you might be noticing a bit of a theme. All of the main monsters either put themselves or other monsters from your hand on board, or just recover themselves or something from the graveyard. And that's where this deck really shines, in its raw ability to just put monsters on board. Everything is basically geared towards doing that. And the Spell Trap lineup is going to help us with that, starting with Onomatopoeia. So it is a search spell. You discard one card as a hard once per turn. And then you can add up to 2 of these monsters from your deck to your hand. You can only add 2 from the same category. You can either add a Zubaba, Gagaga, Go Go Go, or Dododo, and you can add 2 of them. So this searches everything, because Utopic Onomatopoeia is always counted as one of those. So This just searches all your monsters, searches 2 of them, gets rid of dead cards. It's really good. And the best part about this is we have a way to get to it. Automata Pickup. A continuous spell. When it's activated, it lets you add an Automat card from your deck to your hand, so like Onomatopera, Utopic Onomatopoeia, or Onomatopia, which we'll go over later, except for itself. And it lets you target a Zubaba, Gagaga, Gogo, or Dododo you control to change all monsters on the field to that monster's level. So that's why I said Gagaga Magician's kind of good in this, because you can really switch out any sort of ranks you want to spam, because you have this and the ability to make 1 to 8 very easily. This is a hard once return though. And then for our last Onomat card, we have Onomatopia. And each time a Utopia monster is special summoned from your side to your side of the field, this gets a counter. All your monsters get 200 attack and defense for each counter on it. And once returned, you can remove 2 counters from it to special summon a Zubaba, Gagaga, Gogogo, or Dododo from your deck. So there's a lot of access to your monsters with this deck. That's another thing I really like about it. Beyond that, though, we have just some draw engines and stuff. We have a terraforming to search our Onomatopia and deck in a little. Called by the Grave, because this deck does a lot of searching and such, so hand traps we are not a fan of. Paw of Desires, because everything's a free of, and there's nothing we're too worried about banishing. Rank up Magic Numeron Force. It lets us rank up into Utopia Ray V or Utopia Ray Victory. And by doing that, we are able to negate everything, get pops, big damage. It's really good. It also serves as fodder for our Utopic Zexal, which can be special summoned over a Xyz monster by discarding a rank up magic normal spell and a Utopia as material. So yeah, we kind of need it for that, but you know, it serves other purposes. If we have it, it's a little dead without a rank 4, but it's usually not a problem. We also have Xyz Change Tactics. We run a lot of Utopias, so we can run this. So when a Utopia monster is Xyz summoned to your field, pay 500 to draw a card. This helps you search for extenders, possibly hand traps if you run them. It's pretty good, especially if you are going into your Utopias as you should. And then our last spell is Gagaga Academy Emergency Network. It's a very good going second spell, actually. If your opponent controls a monster and you control none, you can activate it to special summon a Gagaga from your deck. However, you're locked into Xyz summoning for the rest of the turn if you're going to the extra deck. So, another good starter card, and another reason this deck really wants to go second, but you'll see why that more later. And yeah, so that's the main deck, mostly just getting all of your level 4 monsters onto the field. Now let's go over those level 4s. So we have, here we have number S0, Utopic Zexal. It negates everything, but we don't go into it much. We do run it 1 though, because we do run the rank up magics. Utopic Future can be summoned by overlaying 2 Xyz monsters with the same rank that aren't numbers. We mostly use it for material though to go into Utopic Future Dragon. It can be summoned off of Utopic Future, cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, and once returned when your opponent's monster activates a effect as a quick effect, you can attach 1 material from it, negate the activation, and then steal their monster. So that's a very good negate. Monster effects are pretty much in right now. There's obviously sucks that you can't really use spell traps, but stealing the monster I think is really cool. You also have Utopic Future Slash, which gains 500 attack for each Xyz monster in the grave, cannot be destroyed by battle, and once per turn lets you detach a material from itself to make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. So it's a kind of goofy way to just get some damage on board. Go into it if you want it, but you really don't have to. In order to help with this, because the Utopic Future Xyz monsters did get some support, we have Gaga Magician. It requires 2 level 4s, lets you detach 1 material from itself to target a Xyz monster in the grave except for itself, to special summon it, negates effects, and any Utopic Future Xyz monster that has this card's material gains this effect. During your main phase, you can detach 2 material from this card to target one Xyz monster you control until the end of the turn. Change its attack to 4,000. Also negates effects. So you could turn something into a beat stick, which is fine, I guess. We mostly have this here because it does actually help you extend into your Utopias, because if you make a rank 4, you can then make this and revive that rank 4 if you can. Our other Utopias, we have a Utopia Classic, Utopia Prime to overlay for Utopia Lightning to beat over everything, Utopia Ray V, which lets us pop something burn for that much damage. Then we have Utopia Ray Victory that makes it so when it attacks, it negates all the opponent's face-up monster effects. It gains attack equal to the monster's attack. These changes last till the end of the turn, and it also is our meaties. The last free Xyz monsters we have are Gaga Cowboy for game, if we ever want to, and Gaga Samurai, in case you just want to attack twice. It lets you attack Gaga's attack twice. It's pretty cool. It also lets you switches battle position and can take attacks, so that's pretty nice. Now for the side deck, we have Guard Go, which makes it so that when one of our named monsters, I'm just going to say named because I'm very tired of saying the onomatopoeia, is destroyed, you revive that monster and then special summon 2 more named monsters from the deck. And defense positions are pretty cool. The new card Blizzard to stop potential call by the graves if any opponent's running them. Free Dark Hole for board wipes. Free Lightning Storm in case we really want to go second. And Gamma Sail in case a Angry Turtle is needed. But yeah, that's the deck. So like I said, the basic idea is you just make a bunch of rank 4s and go into Utopic Future Dragon as well as like a beat stick. So pretty simple but consistent, and I think it's fun. But yeah, if you're new here, we just go over a couple replays. I show you what I liked, what I didn't like, what I thought was good, what I thought was bad, and all that good stuff. So yeah, all that being said, I will see you all in the first replay. Alright, on to the first replay with iBrick Skio. We are tab as usual. Our opponent's playing some of the new Noble Knight stuff, a 60 card variant. And we are going to be going second, which is ideal, and we did end up losing this game. But this is just kind of to show what this deck can do pretty consistently turn 1. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So our opponent's going first. We both agree to 2020. So he's going to start with the Ivane, go ahead and get a search with the Durandal, as well as be able to make the Isolde. Get a summon off it and search off of Isolde, which is pretty good. Summoning the Ogier, sending Joyous, because he has a Flame Warrior, he's able to summon Renaud from his hand as a tuner, putting the Galatine back into his hand, making High Laudrin to go ahead and equip Durandal for another potential search. And he's just going to start equipping High Laudrin with things. I'm not exactly sure why he equipped Ogier. I guess because why not? But I don't know. It was weird. So we are going to go ahead and start by activating the Onomatopoeia, which we are discarding the other one because it is a hard once per turn. So we have a handful of monsters, which is pretty great. So first, because our opponent controls a monster, we're able to summon Dodo Buster from our hand. Then we summon Onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia gives us Gaga Magician, Boncho Coat, as well as Go 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 Glove. And from there we make Samurai, we make Gaga Magician, overlay them into Utopic Future. Go 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 Gloves can revive itself because we do control a Dodo. Then we're going to go ahead and make Utopia. Then we're going to make Utopic Future Dragon. Then we're going to go into the Lightning. And at this point my opponent asks, hey, why aren't you using Utopia Double? Well, that's because I didn't want to. I will say this, if you use Utopia Double, this deck becomes much more powerful and slightly more bricky, but it's probably fine if you run 2 if that desires. But no, I decided not to run it just because I didn't want to, honestly. I just really didn't want to. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and attack for some damage. Thankfully, our opponent tried to blow us up, but we do not get destroyed by card effects. However, he is going to get the Ogier back, which we are going to negate. So we steal his Ogier, and it is back to us. We are in a fairly good position here. However, he does have the Godfried in hand, as well as a Noble Knight Brothers. So we are going to negate the Godfried because I was worried all we could do. So he's going to go ahead and summon Noble Knight Brothers, which will let him get the Dristan from hand, as well as getting a drawback. So pretty good. He did draw into Renaud, which is unfortunate for us. He's going to go ahead and search another Godfried. So he's going to summon the Cussin from deck, make the King Artorius, get some equips as well, which is pretty good. Go ahead and get a search off of Durandal. Because Custom was used as a overlay unit, he gets a additional normal summon of the Olivier. Then he summons Renaud, is treated as a tuner, getting the Living Fossil back. Activate Living Fossil to get brothers on the field, making High Laudrin. Equipping the Arthurger thing. Then he's going to make Charles. Go ahead and equip Galatine. Charles is going to pop our Lightning. Now he's able to attack twice because of the Noble Knight equip spell. He's going to make Isolde because Clarent was sent. He's able to equip Clarent, and then he'll just be able to attack us directly twice for game. So yeah, again, like I said, we did lose. We probably would have won there if we'd used Utopia double. So, you know, that's a point of order, I suppose. But the deck is able to pretty consistently do that every time when they're going, so long as they're going second. Going second, this deck can do that every time. However, we're about to see what happens when the deck goes first, and I will see you guys there. Alright, going to the second and final replay of Shaved Ice. He is playing a Time Thief deck. It appears to be Time Thief Heraldry. I've actually seen this around a little bit. It's pretty cool. And we are actually managed to go first, and this isn't a good hand. If we can get Utopic Onomatopoeia, then maybe it's fine, but we don't end up doing that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. So we agreed to 2020. So first we do a little bit of deck venting, doing the terraforming to get the Onomatopoeia. Then we hit the desires. We don't really draw anything we can use because Gaga Emergency Network requires us to have our opponent have a monster. Thankfully, we didn't banish anything super important, so we're fine. We did have a call by the grave, so we're able to stop our opponent's initial plays at least, so we do have another turn of safety. However, it's on to our opponent, who's going to draw the double or nothing, unfortunately for them. So we are going to go ahead and just banish that regulator so he doesn't get stuff on board. I'm kind of regretting that now that I knew he drew the double or nothing. But, I mean, yeah, at the time it seemed like the smart thing to do. So he's just going to set his own call, then it's on to us. We are able to activate the Onomatopoeia, which is really good because now we can actually summon things. So we activate Onomatopoeia, summon Utopic Onomatopoeia, uses effect to summon our Dododo as well as our Gaga. Activating the Xyz change tactics, we're just going to start going into Utopias. So we can try to draw into something better. This is honestly the only reason I am doing this. We didn't really draw into anything better. We just attacked directly and got 2 more called by the graves. Oh, hey, there was a thing. Yeah, it was a JoJo thing. So we just called by the grave that regulator, and he quits at that point. But yes, that was the turn 1 play of this deck. You can do things if you get to Utopic Onomatopoeia, but if you don't, it can be a little hard going first. It's not like it's not possible, but this deck definitely prefers going second. But yeah, so that's the deck. It's not particularly powerful. It would be a lot stronger if I chose to run double or nothing and Utopia double. So that's something worth experimenting with, but it is consistent. It's fun making Utopias. I know Utopia is actually a pretty fun deck, and there was a time when it was actually played a lot, I do believe. But no, it's a fun deck, it's a consistent deck, and it's definitely a wacky thing to mess around with that I'd recommend if you're just bored one day. But yeah, all that being said, let me know what you think of the deck in the comments. Anything I did right, anything I did wrong, anything I should or should not change. And yeah, comment if you have something to say, and subscribe if you want some more. This has been Ronin. signing off.